The achievement gap, that's not my issue. The 21 years that I've been an educator, 7 as a classroom teacher in New York and New Jersey, and then 14 as a principal in New Jersey, never has the achievement gap been my area of focus or my focus of attention. My focus is what I call the attitude gap. I'm writing a book right now on that title, the attitude gap. Let me define the gap between those students who have the will to strive for excellence and those who do not. Notice there's nothing about achievement in that definition, but it's talking about his determination, the will. But Principal Kafele, you can't teach will. I know. Can't teach it at all, but I can bring it out. See? So within that, I say there are these strands that I want to look at within a framework without getting into bullets, but these strands. And just to run through them very quickly. Number one, attitude towards students. What is my attitude toward them? It asks the question, do I believe in them? See, as teacher, if I've got segments of the population that I believe in, but I've got others that I clearly don't believe in. If I don't believe they all can go to Ivy League, right? Then my belief in them, they're going to wear that. They're going to absorb that. I've got to demonstrate that I believe in each and every one of you. Number two, relationship with students, which asks the question, do I know you? So I got to know you, and you got to know me. My success is hinged on the fact that, number one, I believed in kids, but number two, I knew my students as principal and teacher. I knew them all. I got to know them. They got to know me. Climbing Cultures, therefore, says there's got to be a relationship occurring within that building and within each respective classrooms. Number three, compassion for students, which asks the question, do I care about them? But the bigger question is, do they perceive that I care about them? See? And if that kid has a perception, man, these folks don't care about me, the teacher don't care about me, principal don't care about me, then chances are I'm not going to see that kid strive to maximize his potential. That will is not going to be there. Number four, environment for learning, which asks the question, do I provide them with an environment of excellence? What does that overall classroom environment look like? And that's a whole broader conversation. Number five, relevance in instruction, which is a very important question, which asks, do I realize who they are? Am I being culturally responsive to the learners in my classroom? Am I considering who's sitting in my classroom, or am I being generic and just giving them all the same thing? And then finally, empowerment for success, which asks the question, do I teach him how to fly? Do I teach this kid who he is and what he is as a young man who happens to be an African-American young man, or whomever it might be in the classroom? But can I cut the umbilical cord at graduation and know that this kid is ready to function without me once that graduation occurs, whether it be at the elementary level, middle school level, or high school level? So my argument then is not the achievement. When you look at the Shaker Heights and you look at the others where suburban school districts, and you still have this gap, because it's not an achievement gap issue, it's an attitude gap.